install a Linux server on a Windows Azure. So this is my Windows Azure portal. So first you need to, on the left hand side panel, click on virtual machines. Okay, then click add. This will give you a list of options that you can install, various OS and other things. So today I'm going to install a Red Hat Enterprise Linux server. So I will click on Red Hat Enterprise Linux. There are two versions available. One is 6.7 and 7.2. 6.7 is what a lot of environments are still using. So 7.2 is pretty new. So I'll check 6.7 and just click create. So now you have to give the basic configuration. What is the server name you want? It's going to be Linux TSTSRV, Linux test server. Username, password, subscription. You want to create a new resource group. I will recommend one so, Linux okay, and where you want the VM to be located. And once you have selected all those options, click OK. Now you have to select what uh, hardware configuration you want for this Linux server. So as you can see, if you're not sure what size you want, you can start with the basic, and all these options are auto scalable. So you can feature, if you want a higher configuration, you can always change it going to the properties and auto scale it to higher version as and when you need. So I will start with the basic one. Next is the storage part. You have to select your storage account which you will be using it. So by default it will create automatically a new storage account for you, and then it will also create a virtual network for you. So virtual network are logically isolated from each other in the Azure. So you can configure this IP address range, subnet, routing table, gateway and security settings much like a traditional network in your data center. Virtual machines in the same virtual network can access each other by default. So this is like a private network in your office where you create, and your all servers within this can communicate. Okay, and what is the subnet you want to use? Public IP address, network security group, whether you want the monitoring to be enabled or disabled, and the diagnostic storage account. So click OK. Just leave it default and click OK. It will give you the summary page. Okay, and click OK, and it will start building the server for you. If you want to see the status, you can see here the deployment has started. So it's currently deploying. I've seen it will take 5 to 10 minutes for the OS to be deployed. So once it's ready, you can see them under virtual machines. So it's still getting deployed. You can see the status, it's saying deployed. And you can see the options that is using to be deployed. Here you can see what actions are currently going through. And now you can start seeing your server virtual machine getting created under virtual machines tab. Again, you have to use your putty client to access it once it's ready. And this is the IP that you have to use, and port is 2022. So this is how you create a Linux server in a Windows as well. I hope this has been useful for you, and thank you for watching.